Hey, my name's Christina and I'm here to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you about Little Red Riding Hood. So, once upon a time, because that's how all fairy tales start, there was a little girl who was hanging out with her mom. Her mom was baking a cake and churning some butter, because this is way back in the day before you could just run to Fry's and buy a stick of butter or whatever you buy. So Little Red Riding Hood's hanging out with her mom, and her mom says, "Hey, I'm going to bake this. I'm going to give you some butter, and you're going to take that over to your grandma." Cool, no problem. Red grabs her hood, Little Red Riding Hood, hits the road. She's, into the woods, over the mountains, through the river. She runs into a wolf. Who would stop and talk to a wolf? She thinks, I shouldn't talk to him. She sees some loggers over there and she's like, okay, I could talk to the wolf. He's not gonna eat me. There's people here. She tells the wolf where she's going and the wolf says, oh, Grandma, you just go right over there. It's over there, up that mountain. You'll be there in no time. Who would believe a wolf? So the wolf tells her to go that way and goes the shortcut. Gets to Grandma's house, knocks on the door, and Grandma says, pull the latch, come on in. He goes inside, he sees Grandma, he gobbles her up, puts on her nightgown and her cap, gets under the covers, gets all bundled up in there so you can't really see him. A few minutes later, you get a knock at the door. Boom, boom, boom. Little Red Riding Hood knocking at the door. The wolf says, as sweetly as he can, who's there? Little Red says, it's Little Red. Mom sent me and I have a cake and butter for you. Come on in, pull the latch. She pulls the latch, she goes inside. She thinks, it's dark in here. But she thinks Grandma was over in the bed, so she walks over there to give her Grandma a kiss, because we all give our Grandma a kiss when we see her. She gets closer and she says, whew, Grandma, what big eyes you have. The wolf says, the better to see you with, my dear. Next she says, Grandma, what big ears you have. The better to hear you with, my dear. Man, what big legs you have. The better to run with, my dear. The next thing she notices is Grandma's teeth. She says, Grandma, what big teeth you have. And he says, the better to eat you with, my dear. And she's gone.